Welcome, I'm your Slow. So today gonna bring you PARANORMASIGHT, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo for PC. So this game came out on Wednesday, is developed and published by Square Enix. So what is PARANORMASIGHT? So PARANORMASIGHT is a visual novel about paranormal. It came out on Wednesday, like I say, for Steam. I think only for Steam, but problem is this week there's tons of games to play, so it's hard to see all of them and to play all of them. But this game caught my attention because first is a visual novel, of course, and because of the art style and the story. The game you can put voice over, but I prefer to be me reading. So yeah, so let's start game. So Square Enix, developer and publisher. You are here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now, then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen, this menu button. From here you can check text log, view multiple files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls and other settings now before going on. Okay, so you can open update space, that is to see everything, so I don't need for now. I will explain all the essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It will feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Okay, Loladas. I see. Lolas, is it? Yes. Are you certain you wish to be called Loladas? Yes. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Loladas? Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that I've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by Loladas. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether is it on one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curse rituals and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Loladas, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from death? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrection to the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only. What you'll do, Dolores? I'll use it if it came at no cost. If I had to sacrifice someone, sacrifice myself, I wouldn't want to let someone else have it though. If it came at no costs. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you'll say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be selling you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like these that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life will be like in such a time? I'll be thrilled to have you continue this story, Loladas. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have to kept you awaiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection, a peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the guys appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Persons of interest updates. So if you want to read like the backstory, you can read in here. Like, come on, it's a lot, but if you want, you can read. The storyteller is a mystery, but you can see that his occupation is office worker. Breaking news. Huh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police identified the body of as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, please, pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay, so this story is a work of fiction. All location, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. But we saw that Shogo died. So maybe now we need to change that, is what it seems. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Have to Shogo Oki. What do you think you are doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you. Hup. Okay, and... There. How's that, alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head is still a little bit fuzzy. Shogoki, office worker. That doesn't sound good. Turn your hair around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is on control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try to look around your surroundings now. Okay, so drag. Okay, what the fuck? Good, you seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything like where we are or what we are doing? The Rite of Resurrection? Huh? Wait a second, when did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their face. So we can talk with Yoko. Yikes, that was close. If you all died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything will be over before it started. Okay, so it shows a mark in there. There is something in here. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23 years old, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We only met a few times, but we already hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic Yoko Fukunaga. Persons of interest, so to show that you can read her past, if you want, of course. Okay, surroundings. Where are we? Alright, this Sumida City, Tokyo. We are at Kinshibori Park near Kinshishu Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there is nobody else around. So to see the city. Okay. There is a telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. So this goes to in here. So I'll. But this goes for the news. Okay. Seeing if there is something else. Nothing because it only shows surroundings. Oh, playgrounds. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay, there's nothing else. On the sky, there's nothing. Okay. Yeah, that was close. If you look before, okay, this is saying. We need to press here recall, right? Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? So when everything is done, you press recall. It was around noon on one day of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshishu and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absentmindedly. Jesus. That word. And there she is, where I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and patting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that will be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing, no, I'm a good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero, people like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I will let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, what are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it, I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figure everyone around here will have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tok was split in 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima and south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? Is that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they are all true. They are true? That's what I said. They are the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actual paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more of it to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. It's better to say only Yoko. That second name is hard. So the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. So in here shows the most famous of 7 mysteries is the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Tsugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. Okay? And then the Whispering Canal, formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of canal that run through Honjo. Okay. These explain what is the Whispering Canal. As they come too close and the fishermen gather up their catch, a terrifying voice will rise up from the canal whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignore the voice found themselves unable to move and their previous full baskets of fish emptied. They will then be dragged to the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. And then occult craze, paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, alien scripted, lost civilization, ASP, the list goes on. Such unexplained phenomena are quick to take on life of their own. But I'm not gonna read this. I wanted to read it was this because this is one of the 7 mysteries. So, only to understand what it is. We exchanged contact information and we have talked on the phone a few times since. We have even met in person once or twice, but she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she would gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Wait a second, where did Yoko go? According to Yoko, the Whisper Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal origin comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. But I already read. She's there again, but checking the surroundings to see if there's something new or not. Only to check because we saw where is the girl. Okay. There she is. She's back to digging up the holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal is that much petting. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well, I should check my files. Okay, where it is... Background light, clappers, the beach, cigar, mansion, the Whisper Canal. I can't remember, I should check my files. Seven mysteries. Because these are all the mysteries. The Whispering Canal, formerly known as Kinshibori. Kinshibori Park. Okay, we need to go to the files. Oh wait, she's coming back this way, so we need to go to the files and then talk with Yoko again. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? Now that you mention it, I didn't feel like I heard something. I'm not sure though. That was creepy. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Shokooki, 1 AM. Kinshibori Park. You can see me. Wait. You are kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kinda sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I say about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring these in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. Okay. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she got guts or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. We can talk again with her. It's around. It's gotten late, really late. Actually, it's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. This is a thing. See if there is something new or not. That's nothing. There's an interesting looking playground. This is still the same. In the sky there is nothing. Okay, about spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So, even with my skill I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you are properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught in the moment, thinking they might see something and then they really do because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you are ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Hahaha, you know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Jeez. About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol? I mean, whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of top might lighten things up. Oh, ho, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really? Now? Hey, I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you are just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. Ha, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll be up for that. But only if you find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Okay, you can still talk because it has to appear the check mark. Okay, about 7 mysteries of Honjo. I just remember I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What do you find? Well, let's cover a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they are called 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you pick up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. There's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. But you can still talk here because are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true, they are more like a collection of superstitions really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal will hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal will take it. Right. Is that what you expect to find here in this park? Huh? Not quite. We are talking about a folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After Sam's old telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story. So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ha, gotcha. Okay, about spirit sounds. And if you can't believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. So you need to believe yet. Okay, it's already done there. About the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous Onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good, the pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. The rite of resurrection, as indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by once famous Onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Okay. Wait, hang on. I got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you are sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... what's got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries, putting together everything we have talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you are here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Well, 10 of 10. You are proving to be quite a capable assistant. Wait, since when I was your assistant? Anyway, this is all just heresy, but... some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are a hot new trend. Among who? You know, these old things start to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? So, Records of Fate. An old manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Why are you looking for the rites? If you are looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I would ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figure I will need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh right, Ogopog was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog, gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strong about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you, so at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Think. What was that just now? I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Don't look. Why? Yoko, Yoko. Carefully. Nothing in the back. Something got Yoko really rattled. There must be something. She's pointing to us. Yoko point over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? There has to be something strange around here. I should keep looking around. But maybe there's something there I can't see. Push. So you needed to press push, okay. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? What the fuck? What the hell is this? What's happening? Huh? Huh? What the? Not something. What is it? Why is this happening? What the hell? Shogo Oki 1 AM. Kinshibari Park. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way, it can't be. Why? Why? What the fuck? Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. Anamos. Right, I've got call Anamos. I need a phone. Yoko. Right, the phone. I got to call an ambulance. I call it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away with a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believes in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I got to deal with spirit sense and curse and whatever, I got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected, so maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. He's still the same, okay. He only looks to the sky, okay. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. There has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forwards. Think. There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about 7 misses was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. This is still the same. Tumble Foof, you can't do nothing. This is nothing, okay. There must be something in here that I'm missing because it says to look. On the sky there is nothing. Because there is nothing to interact in the sky. I know, I just need to look harder. There must be something in here that it has something to do. Because for now I only see surroundings. Ah, fallen object. There you go. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rooted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed Stone acquired, the Whispering Canal. Ugh! What the? Help me, leave me. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ugh! Such deep sorrow, a resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Leave me behind, drop dead, they walk away. Kill them, kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Gah! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. So you're gonna be able to kill. Now! Kill! Can you hear it, Cursed Preparer? You who so strongly desire the rights. Kill them. Should you seek life restoration, take your curse in hands. Keep lives by the score. And claim their souls, dregs for your own. Collect enough to state this vessel. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. The Whispering Canal. This same. But appears now this accursed power. Kills by drawing one off who leaves the curse bear behind. Resentful memory. Token loved fishing. Holy shit, is a lot. Curse echoes are curse bears. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curse. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in more abstract or physical form. They lack conscience like a spirit and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Oh my god, is a lot. The curse is itself a curse, a possessed curse. Curse stones. There is 7 soul dregs. Okay. It's a lot to read about. What the hell was that? It was like the cursed memories flowing directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this cursed stone, the Rispy Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want to write, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cursed stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Put my own life on the line is one thing, murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scars, it says. So this is the curse of the Rispy Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about the other cursed bearers being worth more soul tracks. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. So we're gonna have to kill. If it feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? See if there is a gate. Huh? The hell is that? It looked like a light floating in midair. Can I interact again? No, it's saving, okay. Nothing. Oh, shadowy figure. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Call out. Hey, who's there? Ah, it disappears. Oh no, it's coming close. Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman. I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki? Huh? A tall, umbrellously looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Look a little harder and I dare say it will jog your memory. Think. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What is he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul tracks. To talk with him again. Oh, this is getting close. Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looked like a will or wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? I still don't have a clue who are you. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. So we don't know nothing about him. The man who was covertly watching Shogo Oki at Kinshibori Park. Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give to me. I can't. I need to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. So you mean to use it then? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curse and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They will be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your cursed stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a cursed stone of his own. He must have a cursed stone. At least it will be safer to assume so. It will explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his stone conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out the way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it will be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Takumi Yumioka, he says his name was. He hasn't taken his eye off me for a second. Even now he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. This is safe thing, right? I need a topic that will keep him talking. My best bet will be about Takumi Yoko, about my cursed stone. My cursed stone. What do you want with my cursed stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I'm certain that you too will rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. Ricalo. Takumi Yumok, how the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Think. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to talk away and leave me behind. Now, what will convince him to do that? Scenario 1. He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. His son needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my cursed stone, so I don't think I will get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. It's creeping me out, but it's say put for now. I should probably leave it to be. Okay. We need to continue to talk with him. What's up with that light? What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever you mean. I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right. Huh? It's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of an all curse bearer. Okay. About Yoko. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a cursed stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Yoki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Huh? Don't play dumb. I know you are the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awaken at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what will you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid of those who will be the most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curse take root. And the curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your cursed stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late, there's no going back, all I can do is keep pressing forwards. And if you are going to stand in my way, then I will have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Oki? I will encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall full of a curse. About Yoko. Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why? It is simple that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Gah! No! Damn it all! Did the guy shock Oki deceased? No, the guy tricked me. My Lolas, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This may conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Ah, very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Okay. That's cool. Okay, about Yoko. About Takumi. Before I give you my cursed stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows that I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I only know Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to some mystic. Although it is Yoko we are talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is not to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Rikal. Takumi Yamaoki, how the hell he knows me. It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Wait, that's it! My work. That's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Person of interest. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Ihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsu Yamamori, and demonstrates his honorary through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Holy shit, this is a lot. Okay. Sugen gambled my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Think. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him to walk away once. He works at Ihaku Soaps just like me. He is the secretary to the chairwoman Natsu Yamamori. No one I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Takumi's identity. Sugen gave me out of my ass. I know who you are. You work at Ihaku Soaps, just like me. You are the chairwoman secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then, not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, you are not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for cursed stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. And Chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Now we have to think. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him walk away once. Wait, I got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Convince him to leave. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I call an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention, I call an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in a interrogation room, you'll better get out of here. You are telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Who's the curse? Gah! Shokoki, you dare? Gah! So in there you can have a choice to use the curse or not. So that's the choice. Use the curse or let him be. Is that? Is really that? So this is what a curse stone can do. I think there you need to, you can use the curse or not, I think. Whoa. The curse stone of Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. Okay, 2 AM. I don't know if you can use it or you need to use it or not. Kinshishu area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoke, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical service will probably take care of her body, Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow, but until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul drag, so he wasn't a curse bearer. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. So it was like a waste of time killing him. But the problem is, maybe something wrong happened to us. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amount to little more than leftover bread crumbs. I have to think of place where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries will be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other place with connection to the mystery nearby. At very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kishishu area right now. The hunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoku River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigesui Street past the train tracks. And further along Oyoku River, I'll find the beckoning light at Honjo Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Think. I'll collect the other curse bear's souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Item, Curse Stone. The Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. This is only to think it like this, okay. There is nothing else? No. Okay, so move. Whoa, this is cool. So, Shumoku Bridge area. So we're gonna try to fight the other bearers. The Shumoku Bridge is supposed where the bell from the Hunting Club story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if cards are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Okay, 100 yen lighter. Can be good for us. Of course, I didn't just find the light. There were a ton of cigarettes butts strewn across the ground too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about the fire. We can search. Okay, so move. South Yarigesu Street. It's hard to say these names. Both the foot washing machine and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be surroundings? I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling is the same as from before. Oh, there's something there. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the seven missiles given form. I knew it. There's a curse bear around here. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come close? What should I do? Observe. No, approach it will be stupid. I should keep my distance. Maybe the lighter? Nah, doesn't work. Get close. Nothing gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Okay. Carefully. Darn it. Now what? This is a curse doing this. Somebody pulling me in. That dirt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? I'm completely close. Doesn't seem like there is even a wind. There is no telling which direction I'm facing. So, the light? That's right. I still have the light I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something. Drat, he got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. What the? Why? So it is always a choice to use the curse or not. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bear, but it seems like I'm alright. 30%. I killed one. His curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess will be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the seven mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Okay, so this means that you need to read files. So you should read to understand like that ever-burning light was because put everything in dark and the weakness was the lighter. So maybe you need to read. So trickster, as my aware of believed it must have been this mysterious trickster behind it all. Because always the ever-burning lantern. One bone shielding, there's not. But there is something strange about this card, no matter when you might. Yet the lamp that hangs on its say prepared to lit burning light, even though no oil to fill it. Should wanted to put out the flame, it mirrors back to life. However, there is also the tale of never burning light, another telling. Doesn't explain nothing. If the ever-burning light is the curse responsible for this, I'll guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing that I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. Yeah, because now we don't have nothing more to do. Okay. A Honjo bridge. But we killed it was a cursed bear because 40%. I'm here at a Honjo bridge, the location linked with the beckoning lights. Are anyone around? Not surprising as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Fair shore. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Some are standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Observe? Wait, fine, I'll go first. Whoa! I see, interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Huh? Who are you? If you have got the wrong guy, just say so. He's flowered fellow, it won't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. What are you doing here? Very good, you shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age where might made right, nowadays it's information that rules the world. You'll do well to remember that. You are the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation. Your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richard Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to? Never mind. You say you are a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richard Kai. Private investigate the settlement that Shogo Oki ran into a Honjo bridge. Think. A detective, really? Dressed like that? He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a cursed bear, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. What is that doing around here? Work, and that's all I will say about that. I could ask you the same thing though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. I'm looking for someone. Why should I tell you? I see. Clearly you didn't stop here just for the chance to talk to me. Which begs the question, what do you expect to find here? Maybe this bridge simply appeals to you? But then, why would you go out of your way to drop by in the middle of the night? I'm looking for the beckoning light. I'm looking for the beckoning light. The beckoning light? Huh, the seven mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I want to see for myself. Haha, really? You are the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you are out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? No, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Ah, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have any light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I got this cheap one I picked it up, but that's it. Oh no, this will do nicely. Are you sure? Anyway, I should get back to work, once we are gone of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. It doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the cursed bears. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Okay. Okay, I have a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midoriko Park at the end of South Waregesu Street is Taiko of Tsugaru. North of there is a school called Call Magata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. He should be around here. Okay, Midorichu Park. This Midorichu Park, location of the Taiko of Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. Two men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from the distance, I'll fox in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I will be spotted, I will quickly hide behind the tree to move out of the line of sight. Huh, they were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves, I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries... Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Hide it. How much time do we need to wait for him to not look at us? Never mind, just my imagination. Okay, you need to hide by. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something bugging me. I'm gonna have a check back there. So there is someone to talk about the curse, the curse, right? No, I guess this place is just keeping me on the edge. Oh, Jesus Christ! Good, they found me. God damn, the noise. Jeez. Oh, you sure are police officers. Ha, people often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startle you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Erio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, investigative division. Newbie detective Jun Erio. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsu Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You won't guess from that front, but he actually has a quite sweet tooth. Erio, quite biblical. Veteran detective Tetsu Tsutsumi. The Grove police detective that Shogo Oki met at Miroku Park. The fresh-faced police detective that Shogo Oki met at Miroku Park. As I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. He's as intimidating as I would expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address and occupation? I'll be okay, I'm better off just going along with it. Whoa, you work for Ihaku Soaps? I hear they have been racking it in lately, that true? I don't know much about that, I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Hey, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Miss Oki? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so, what a time we live in. Sorry, boss. Boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that, I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soap for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ah, hear that, Harry? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you real up? Anyway, Mr. Oki, what is it that you are doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah. I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midorochu Park had one of the missions associated with it. What was it again? Let me see. This school. In here says Midoriko. Or Midorochi. Let me see. Whisper Canal is not. This on the school. Beckoning light that is on Honji. It is on the bridge. This on the gardens. Midorichu. Nope, not this one. This was on that place, so it has to be this one. Taiku of Tsugaru. Taiko of Tsugaru. Ha, that's right, the Taiko of Tsugaru. These all areas to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurais. So that's why we were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'll best be heading home. Something wrong? You are free to go. Stay. Excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Hey, well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there is no threat to civilians whatsoever. We will be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see, well, I'll be going now. Take care. Think. While I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer, getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any suspicious of me. We are done here, go on. Okay. So Komagata Ice Skull. So one of them maybe is a curse bearer, but we don't know. Here am I at Komagata Ice Skull. School gates. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there. Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gates? A girl in the school uniforms came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's hiding in her hand. No doubt about it, that's a cursed stone. This girl is a curse bearer. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry, I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Hey, wait! Huh? A curse! Why? It can't be, Mio, I'm sorry. You don't need to press, so you don't need to press on the curse. It automatically do it. Okay, because I didn't press and it did the curse. $46. 46? Didn't increase a lot. I killed her. Yes, I got the cursed bear. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3 AM. You saw that I didn't press use curse and I was talking and it automatically used the curse, so it's not a choice. Alright, on to the next one. First one side read by Hyogoku Bridge. Then Evergreen Beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Okay, so let's start in here, that's closer. Yasuda Gardens. Because it's closer, let's go for that. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However, We have surroundings. It feels weird being in these magazine gardens after hours. There is not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Higoku public hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more worldly. Okay, let's see more. Nothing. Surroundings. Holy shit, what the fuck? So, have you decided what are you going to do with your with my oh so precious uh curse stone? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a cursed stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your cursed stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. A woman in her 30s, she has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing, but I also sense a shadow hang over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Can we think? Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She says she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I already fulfill its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that will catch her interest. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an incisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. Introduce yourself. If you are going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. There you go, it's working. And I have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. 7? Introduce yourself. Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me madam. Huh? Alright, madam. Yes, what is it? This man, she's completely ruining the show here. 6. Okay. I have had enough. 2 curse bearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. 5. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip a naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that will take too long. She'll probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I will look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we are in. If being here is what activates the curse of Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case there is no escape. She'll activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'll recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'll get to do things over. About curse stones. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's bringing your with soul drags, isn't it? It's already killed so many, you know? How does she know so much? I would like to avoid such crude methods myself. 4. This doesn't work. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I could make her leave, though not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse, damn it. But there's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. The right of resurrection. You want soul drags, that means you are after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstance, but can I ask what led you to do this? Oh my! You mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'll give your curse to me? Sure, I'll consider it. So tell me. Liar, huh? You won't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. I'll have think of it to make her use her curse, damn it. There is no way I could call her after she cursed me. About cursed stones. Can you take soul drags from other cursed pairs stores and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul drags, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty? You are half right, but half wrong too. You don't mind getting I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? Sure. There is nothing I can do. Because you can't move, nothing. The right of resurrection. My son. What? You'll be in 6th grade now. If you were still alive. Huh. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st or 2nd graders, you'll say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'll defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'll often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you. 1. There's still nothing. You still won't hand it over. Such a shame. What is the end for you? Farewell. No! Ah, fire! Fire is so hot. It burns. Fire! Of course, that's what it was. That guy, damn it, he must have been following me. But it's already too late. So you want us to read? The cops didn't get him. The start. My Lolas, you seem to have arrived at least less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you realized how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Okay. This same thing. Such is his man. We already know about this. Introduce yourself. Think. Then did I expose myself somehow? She said you can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I already fulfilled its condition. It could be a bluff. I can't tell over my curse, so I need to figure out how her curse is activated. I find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that will catch her interest. What you gotta do with curse store? Bring soul threads or kill some many. Of course, we know about that. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I step out foot? It's something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe it's something I have on me? If I saw a strip, but does it work? The opposite is that condition has to do with the location we are in. If being here is what wastes the curse of Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there is no escape. She'll activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'll recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'll get two things over. Because we know about that. That is this one. Now known as Formula, so it was impressive because somehow no another single leaf fell from the trees. As rumors spread, green trees become evergreen beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of that. This has led people to say that strangest part of this legend is in fact that it has become a legend. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I could make her lead though, not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse, damn it, but there's no way I could counterattack after she uses. This is still safe thing. Oh, I see to talk. Let's talk about that on my. She says liar. I think of is to make her use her curse, damn it. But there's no way I could cause her after she curses me. That's the issue, what I need to do. Because all I see is surroundings. Why? Call yourself Sophie, madam. She's going to run show here. All I can think of it is to make her use her curse, damn it. But there is no way I could counterattack after she used the curse. Because it says all I can think make her use, but there is no way I could counterattack after she uses. Throw it away. Throw away this lighter. Why did it suddenly get impulse to do that? Yes, throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What you just... Why you throw your light away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that light have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... how could you? Huh? See, you don't need to press. You can continue talking because it was the curse. This can't be. My shoe, Ishi. But why it was the lighter? The cursed stone of Whisper Canal has gained 25% soul drags. But didn't understood, like, first of all, how I'll know that was the lighter, right? Why it would be the lighter, and how a person will understand that was about the lighter. That's weird. Why it was the lighter that will trigger the curse? I understand it's the fire, you could see a guy with fire, but why the lighter? Because of the oil? Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is so sudden, but I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Ugh. Is this his curse echo? Making it obvious that he is a curse bearer himself, what he's trying to pull. Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? The hell is that? You took too long to answer, huh? Plus you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it. You are curse bearer too. You can't stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice calm little chat. The name Yutaru Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Young curse bearer. The young man called at the rock bridge. He didn't hide the fact that he was a curse bearer. A chat? I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we are both curse bearers. I got a little more class than that. I hope you are smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine, shut away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. A young man, probably younger than me, maybe a college student? This guy is quite the bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join force with me? Join force? To gather soul tracks? Yep. You are using your curse because there is someone you want to sweat to, right? In that case, it will be more effective for the two of us to work together than do it all yourself. Think about it, we could split the work and we'll have two kinds of curse at our disposal. Working together, I haven't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. I see. Fine. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks, glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some. Of course I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any off on your own, have you? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul drags I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul drags on my own. Let's forget all this joining force business. You got to be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you are just gonna waste it. What are you? Among the mistress, the resentful memory of the foot washing match is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. A voice. I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet there he is, perfect unarmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but these curse conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaru, your curse won't work on me. I will let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Ha! Gah! Why? How is this? Because they don't understand our power. The Curse Stone offers me has gained 20% soul drags. They don't understand our Curse Stone. They don't know what it is. That is the Whispering Canal that you can't leave. You need to stay. That's why they are killed, because they leave us. Thank God, and now I got the last of the soul drags I need. What was that, just coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. Oh, I should check out my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ugh! What the hell? Story shard unlocked. Okay. Pardon the interruption, but I would like to take this chance to tell you about the story shards. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story shard. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this is that the power that Shogoki has sought after. Now you'll have been able to use the story shard feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you'll return to the story shard from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you'll choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. These showed control gameplay guides. Okay. By the way, should you use the story shard to play a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You have come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the light and voice earlier, Shogoki has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I'm curious. Have you determined how many people Shogoki has killed with his curse? Let me see. That guy where Yoko was. That guy that will light the light and we see in the dark, too. Then we had that detective, nothing. Those two police, nothing. The girl, 3, 4. I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 3. What? Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story shard screen. So, through here and it breaks in here. Right, because it doesn't show nothing else in front, right? So we need to start from here. Because it shows that it has in front. But it was only 3. Something happening to Yoko. What the hell? I feel eyes on my back, I can't move. Is there something behind me? Something got your rattle. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, these can't be. No. So I've got your rattle. So she's not close to talk. Keeping out her name. That now is trying to change. Huh? What? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko, look at me. You are going to be okay. It's alright, there's nothing there. Yoko! There we go. Because the first time we look back and then she was dead, right? So now try different things. So when it's like blue, meaning there is certain thing that you need to do it to be different. When it's like gray, like these ones that are gray, meaning there is nothing else you can do in there. Okay. Kin Shibori Part 3. Sho cries Yoko's name in desperate attempt to wake her as she lies, unmoving on the ground. Will his place get through her? Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Like you think, okay, I'm near to the end, but nope, it's not like that. Hmm? Huh? Oh, good, you are awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what you say? I think I heard that before. You are the one who said it earlier. Oh right, that might have been it. My humors were off balance. What? Back there? You end up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you are back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? Are you blacking out? Blacking out now, backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal, too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? But don't forget, like it say, our character doesn't remember nothing that we did. He doesn't remember nothing. I end up having to force a still protesting Yoko into taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promise I will search the park on my own for a little while longer. Because like the storyteller said, our character wouldn't remember nothing. These things that happened, he doesn't remember. Because you are going to a different direction now. Okay. King Shibori Park Part 4. Worry about Yoko after our bizarre incident, Shoga decides to call off their investigation into the mysteries of for the night. Despite their stubborn objections, he managed to pursue her by offering to continue the search on his own. Okay, 5 AM. Like that we are going to the day, not stay always in the night. In further news. Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. What? The man was taken to hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found. I cannot even read. What? The 7 Misses of Honjo. What? Huh? Wait, it's still starting, right? I think it is starting only. Because can't be like that. Because we die in there. Because we force Yoko to go home, not stay there, but we promise that we're gonna search. And we die because something happens. Because we don't see what happened, but I suspect that someone that was a curse bearer killed us. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shoko-Oki's story to a close. There we go, okay. But it's not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Haru Shikima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsu Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who is looking to the death of an officer in the line of duty, so he was other curse bearer. And Yaku Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. We know about this girl that she was on school and she was a curse bearer. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Ah. So now we play with these three characters. So this was like Shokoki was like an introduction to the game, right? Like let's say the tutorial of the game. Yes, you can say isn't too long for tutorial. It's a little bit of tutorial and at the same time a little bit about the story that's happening. Because you can see that we are back to the nights. You can see that with this woman we are in here. With the detective and the schoolgirl we are in the beginning. Like it's the first scene of Shoko. So it means that it has more than this one. So I'm gonna do it in order. Of course, I'm not gonna beat the game because you can see that it's long, it's gonna take time, but it's like the story is like I said. For visual novels, you need to like if it is multiple endings, 2 to 3 hours. If it's only one ending, 4 to 5. Yes, this game will be longer. It's a shame because it's not that the game the visual novels are boring, but it's like the player gets a little bit tired of reading a lot. So that's why I always say 2 to 3 hours. If multiple endings, if not, if only has one ending, 4 to 5, like that, the player doesn't get tired. Then artwork, the artwork of the game is very good, and the story is interesting because, again, it's about the paranormal. So if you like the story about paranormal, you're gonna enjoy. So let's see a little bit of Haru Shigima. Not dreams. When the son of Haru Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Haru has hired a private investigator, that guy, to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Is that detective? So this is the power of Earth that we saw. Kill them, the flame bearers, kill them all. You have acquired the power of Curse Stone down to clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or fire starting device on their person. Press use curse mode to set your target alight. That's why the fire starting device, that's why the lighter we needed to throw, like that she couldn't kill. Ah. Yeah, I don't need this. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill! Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strong desire the right, kill them! Because everything will connect every 12 AM. Everything will connect to the what we saw with Shogo. Everything now with this character will connect to one story only. Like that, you're gonna understand everything. Back with me, madam. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I ever seen you really smile. Sweet dreams? Housewife Arushigima, okay. Like that appear a lot of text. It's like if you like to read the backstory of each character, you're gonna have a lot to read. I can say that. No, not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Richard Kai, a private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They say he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Otta City, I saw how he dressed. I could barely believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. I like that we know more about him. Because with Shogun, you can only have certain things. With other characters, you're gonna get more information about them. But more, Azure Air Agency is where he works. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, talk. Let me bring you up to speed. You were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out, and the whole time you were grinding to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? She tells, interesting, very interesting. So, the Haunting Clapper's curse egg appeared out of nowhere, told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe, but I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there is no denying that there is some supernatural force at work. I don't think you quite understand, huh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echoes, resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago, wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood spoil. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they are carrying fire, that device that has fire. I see, that could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'll see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to persuade someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief, talk about the spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment. Remind ourselves where we have come from and where we are going. That might be a good idea. Think. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance, at long last. The telephone. This match has a private line. Fax machine. A fax machine. It can send image to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I really find a use for it. Hanging scroll, the old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been lying here since before I was born. Arrangements. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Stereo? A stereo unit with separate speakers designed for home use. My husband insists on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. What's that? Well, I'll be damned, is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before. Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's Ed Honjo from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you have never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They are the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dress up like rough and tumble delinquents. I never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is, nobody knows who made them, they just start showing up around town, and soon enough they will won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they are made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they will show up next. They are basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one will turn up here of all places, this is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Mockingbird number 1 discovered, open page. Holy shit! So many! And there is another, approach the net. A bottom shelf, no, these are all of them. To understand where they are. Approach the net. Bottom shelf surrounded by darkness, jackpots. Late at night on the way home, look up the first house. Among the morning green, before hearing the story. In the bright garden. If you won the lottery. Okay. But one question in here. Is all these birds for this character, or is for all the characters? That's the question. Because this is a collectible. Like if you want to have achievements, this one for one of them. A color television. Father bought one as soon as he hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control. We had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with father and my husband being away so often, it could fell into disuse. Because the question is, to get those stickers, is with all the free characters that now you can play, or is only with this character that can find that? Because only to see it, there's something there, a clock. The swing of the pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richard here. Usually it's just me. Okay. About the investigation. That's what you hired me for, madam. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shihima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you say. As far as police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember, you were just about to tell me. The Shigima kidnapping overview. Look at this. This is about the kid, her kid that was kidnapped. Shui Shigima, elementary, the only son of Haru Shigima, he was kidnapped and murdered 1 year ago. His body was discovered floating in the Sumida River. About the investigation. You know, we still need to figure out is that what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I've found and then we can make a decision. Alright. About the kidnapping. I suppose there is much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River, here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from, but it was almost certain the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute, factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house. It's likely that he was abducted by a car on his route home. Maybe, but exact, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have got into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him to the car. The only issue there is, there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raised the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? About the investigation. You know, we still need to figure out is that what you want me to do. Okay. This same thing, right? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get in the car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust, a teacher perhaps or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That will explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigima family has close ties with the police, after all. You'll have other reason to trust them. You might be right, but surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'll be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point after all. They are meant to be visible deterrent against crime. But there's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody picks women or children. Even kids who have been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you are getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that say they were lost and asking for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays, but if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something in here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that will explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Ah. My hair's still racing, this same thing. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I say about people bias, that goes for witness too, and I fear that maybe if I start asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. You mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if he could talk in private. Okay, someone saw. Several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. There's no one around, we can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Shonoshi. Got it, well, Shonoshi, I'm all ears. Just so we are on the same page. You are a private detective investigate Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course, what else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Interesting. A schoolgirl, huh? Sounds like you have been naughty. It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she got something to do with it. That's what you are here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you have been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she will kill me if I spoke a word. You are telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting on that all this time and you think she's coming for you now that you have spilled the beans? Yes, that's it, exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you are saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She will curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you are losing me here. It's true, her house, it's... forget it, why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'll never understand. Enough, I'll find someone else to help me. Hey! Okay, that's interesting. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time I thought his mention of curse was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if you can't just find that girl, curse or no curse, if she was with Shushi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name, Kohei Shonochi, is a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this cool girl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. He's still the same? God damn, still more. At last we got a lead. Hopefully it will be a breakthrough we are looking for. Okay, about the right of resurrection. The right of resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details, and they said that the right can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard, like I had hope, real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I'll just pay the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'll done something differently, Shuichi will still be alive. You can't blame yourself, madam. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right? Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can't tell how much he meant to you. But Andy's a big but. If this right is the real deal, losing it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you are talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position will happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear oh dear, what I've gotten myself into. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bears. I only need you to find them. It won't be party to murder. I won't be party to murder, madam. Not even for a client. I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, madam, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say though, it's not like I don't get what you are going through. As long as you are not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's cursed stone after they fill it with soul dregs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my service guilt free. If the other cursed bears want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there is no guarantee a stolen cursed stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a cursed stone using my curse? Will you disapprove? That will void our contract, madam. Just warning you now. My... About my curse. Before you go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the seven mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. There is a story that happened somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my mind will be on all the curse bears being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curse make their bears more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In older times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punished those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. Do you think it's that good? The tar can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that conditions were already fulfilled before they even knew you were there, they wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe. I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they will have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it will come down to how convinced you can be. If only you could lose the curse, then back out at last second. At last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You are an odd one, madam. If you don't mind me saying, And I don't think it's just the curse. You flattered. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me to work on? I think it's best with help me with the rites. Bringing my son back is more important. I want you to help me with the rite of resurrection. Roger that, the rite it is. Odds are good that the other curse bears are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they will be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So, it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bears by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shiraishi as part of the bargain. Thank you, that's more than enough. Now then, I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. Alright. There's no telling what kinds of curse you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Okay, a nice thought. Despite having obtained the curse of Daunting Clappers, Shigima is determined to use the right of resurrection by stealing the remaining cursed stones. She instructs her private investigation ritual to find the other curse bearers. But yeah, like, hope you guys enjoy some gameplay of Paranormasight. Like, if you like visual novels, this is one to play. Like, the artwork is good. The artwork, you can see, very good. The story is interesting, and it's not only one character. You can see that you start first with Shogo, of course, that is like the tutorial of the game, and then you have these three characters that each one tells their story and what they are doing with why they have the curse and what they are trying to do, because we understand with this woman is trying to resurrect her shield, her kid, right? It's better to say like that. Her kid that was kidnap and murder, and she hires the private investigator, and then you can select what you want him to do, to investigate the murder or to help you with the right. Of course, you want the help of the right, to resurrect your kid. But it's cool. Like, the story, it's good because it's not like, oh, romance, nothing like that. It's like, at the same time, like, paranormal, like, supernatural is better to say like that, and at the same time each character has a backstory, and that's what is interesting. It's not like everyone has the same thing, it's different always. So, like, if you like visual novels, you can go on Steam and buy the games already available. If you are not a big fan of visual novel, I'll say give it a try because it's worth, like, the time to play. Like, the story, it's good too. The artwork, amazing. Like, it's always a good game to play and to pass time because you don't get bored with this visual novel. You don't get bored. It's good because you are always moving. Like, yes, you can say, but there is too many. You have to always talk with the same person because of you need to talk a lot to advance. Okay, but because they want you to understand everything of the story of what's happening, what you are going to do. That's the thing that they want. Could be faster, yes, but understand why they do this, because they want you to understand the story and everything. So that's why I say, if you like visual novels, you're gonna enjoy this one. If you are not a big fan, give it a try because you're gonna have fun and it's a good game to pass time too. So hope you guys enjoy your gameplay and see you guys next time. Bye.